wake up in the morning, and from the first minutes you are inside messages, calls, logistics, work issues, someone needing something, then another thing, then another. So your whole day is cut into fragments that never seem to end. Someone asked for something, a friend sent a reel, you check the news, you constantly solve something. One thing moves into another without a clear sense of finish. And because all these things seem important, you don't even question what this fragmentation is doing to you. You think the problem is tiredness or lack of time, or that you just need to organize better, do better. But the problem is that the moment something begins to gather inside you, something enters and intrudes into the process. A thought begins in you and it is interrupted. A no appears and it is interrupted. A wish, a doubt, a realization that something is not the way you want it. But before you can remain with it long enough to understand it, the next thing enters, then the next, then the next. So you stop living from your inner rhythm and start living from interruption to interruption. It keeps stirring everything up inside you. Nothing remains long enough to take shape, to know what you really think, what you really want, what comes from you and what not. Only reactions remain. Then one day, you wake up in a life that seems functioning, but doesn't feel like yours. Long time ago, I started noticing it in myself. I would feel stirred up during the day without clearly understanding why. Everything seemed normal, nothing dramatic was happening. Then I found the cause, and later I started noticing it in other women and working with it. A woman loses her direction when she is constantly interrupted. A woman needs a life in which her own rhythm is not broken every few minutes. She needs time long enough to feel completion of her inner processes, a thought to finish, a refusal to become clear, a desire to be recognized. Without that, she becomes absent from her own life.